What if I told you that every time you board a plane, there are invisible truths soaring above the clouds, hidden not just from your eyes, but from your understanding? Let's dive into the world that exists behind the cockpit door, the silent corridors between crew-only compartments, and the coded language of in-flight announcements that passengers unknowingly hear but rarely understand. Airlines have mastered the art of distraction. The warm smiles, the in-flight entertainment, the safety demos, yet very few know that cabin lighting is dimmed during takeoff and landing not for ambiance, but to prepare your eyes for a possible emergency evacuation. Or that pilots often sleep mid-flight, while the autopilot does most of the work, sometimes with no one actively monitoring the controls for stretches of time. It's your body. High altitude reduces your sense of taste by up to 30%. But airlines won't tell you that because they invest more in reheating than in taste innovation. There's more. Some planes operate with minor mechanical issues approved under MEL, Minimum Equipment List, meaning the flight can legally continue even if non-critical systems are down, something passengers are never informed about. And turbulence, it's not just a natural weather event. Pilots sometimes fly through it intentionally to maintain schedules, knowing full well it unnerves passengers. Flight crews have secret rest compartments hidden above or below the main cabin, complete with beds and privacy curtains, where they sleep while you sit upright, unaware. Then there's the water. Studies have shown that the water used in coffee and tea may contain bacteria, as the tanks are rarely cleaned thoroughly. And perhaps the most jaw-dropping truth is how often planes are struck by lightning, roughly once every 1,000 flight hours. Yet you're never told, because the plane is built to absorb it silently, a calculated engineering secret to keep you calm. Ever notice strange symbols or small hooks on the wings near emergency exits? Those are there to assist in emergency water landings, designed for crew to attach ropes, so passengers can exit safely without slipping. Another silent detail rarely acknowledged. And what about the secret knock used between flight attendants and cockpit crew? It exists, and it changes regularly for security, yet no passenger manual will ever mention it. From unspoken pilot hierarchies to in-flight behavior profiling by air marshals who may be sitting right beside you, the secrets are many, hidden in plain sight, hovering in the thin air at 36,000 feet. The next time you fly, remember, you're not just a passenger. You're part of a carefully controlled environment designed to appear safe, seamless, and serene, but filled with silent strategies that they don't want you to know. Welcome to the golden age of air travel, where luxury, secrecy, and control fly side by side, and the real story is always just above the clouds.